Hi, the internet. Welcome to the What Else Show. I'm your host, Robert. This is Bethany.
Hi, internet.
And today we're talking about Hollywood's biggest night.
Yes.
We're talking about, well, we're not talking about the Academy Awards, right? We're talking about the Academy Awards Best Picture.
Best Picture.
Because it's the only one I care about.
It's the only one we care about.
I don't care about the Academy Awards.
Yep. We don't care.
I do care that my taste may be way off, you know, and they're just picking all these movies and like, I don't like any of these movies.
Right. Which has happened.
Right. So
that has definitely happened before.
I'm interested.
Yes.
But I don't know if I care that much.
Yeah. It doesn't really determine which movies we watch or like.
Right.
We love movies.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That being said, we made sure to see all the Academy Award
We watched them all.
nominees, all the Best Picture nominees.
The Best Picture
because
nominees.
we care so much.
So
we're going to talk about each one.
Yes.
And then we're going to make our pick for which one we think should win versus which one we think will win.
Actually going to win. Yeah.
All right. So you want to start? What's the first movie?
So these are in no particular order. 1917.
1917. A movie so good they didn't even think it needed a name.
Yep. It just has numbers. Phenomenal film. Great. I don't know what else to say about it.
I really liked 1917. It didn't really have much in the way of story per se. It was really a very small, it was just a snippet of story, and it's just kind of you follow some characters on a journey more than it is a story.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's just like one event.
Right.
Which I really liked that, you know, it was like they're not going to tell us the whole story of World War I. It's just one event.
Right.
Like we don't need to go overboard with all the details.
The movie was shot in it was made to look like it was shot in one continuous take.
Yes.
And I thought that was kind of like a gimmick, and I don't like gimmicks in my movies, but I enjoyed it. I felt like it really brought me into the movie.
Yeah. The movie itself was beautiful.
Do you think that has a chance of winning?
I think it absolutely has a chance of winning.
Right.
Absolutely. Yeah. It was beautiful.
Next.
Ford versus Ferrari.
Ford versus Ferrari. We just saw this movie last night.
Yeah, we did. So this movie made me wish that I was more into cars.
Made you wish that you were more into cars?
Yeah. So the difference between Ford versus Ferrari in 1917 is that in 1917, they really had to get you emotionally invested in what happened to the characters in a very short period of time. And so that had to happen very, very quickly, or you were not going to be interested in anything else that happened in the movie. Ford versus Ferrari didn't do that for me. I didn't become emotionally invested with what happened with the characters. So,
yeah.
I
feel like the best thing about Ford versus Ferrari is Christian Bale.
Oh, he was great.
And he's just so un-Christian Bale in it.
Yeah. I
really think it is a good performance.
Yes, he did give a great performance. I don't think that one's going to win.
It was a little too paint by number for me. It was fine. The movie was fine.
Yeah, there are better movies that I think are more deserving of.
I would give it a recommendation, but I don't think it has a chance.
No.
Not in my eyes, anyway.
Yeah, if we have our way, there are more deserving movies that we're going to talk about.
Next,
Joker.
This one was from a while ago. I feel like it's been forever since I've seen this movie.
It has been a while since we watched it. Joker. A great movie. I think it definitely has a chance to win.
We reviewed this one on the show. I believe we gave it a 5 out of 5.
Yes.
And I gave it a 4 out of 5.
Yes. I thought it was great. So I think it has a chance of winning.
I don't.
I don't necessarily think it's going to win, but I think it's way up there.
Oh, you think?
I think it's way up there.
You think you may give it the Academy Award?
Yeah.
You think in your eyes it might
Maybe.
win? I think Joaquin Phoenix was great in that.
He was phenomenal.
The story is interesting. It's a different take on Batman as a universe. But it kind of left me wanting more. It felt like an unfinished movie to me. Mm-hmm. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's why I gave it a 4 instead of a 5. Everything else is pretty great.
Yep.
What's the next movie?
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Another one that it seems like it's been forever since I've seen.
I know. I freaking loved this movie.
It was good.
I loved it. I don't think it's gonna win, but I think it's deserving. I mean, the performances were outstanding. I was riveted. I really wish that it would win, but I don't think it's gonna win. But it might be one of my top 3.
Here's the thing, Bethany. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is about Hollywood. And you know who votes for movies to win?
Hollywood.
All right. So
maybe it has a chance.
yeah, I really liked this movie. I really liked the performances both by Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio. I like the twist they did on, real life.
Yeah. Kind of an alternate
universe.
reality. Yeah.
So,
if things had been different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I really enjoyed that one, and I gave it a high recommendation.
Yep. Okay. The next one is Parasite.
Parasite. Korean language film.
It was great.
I really liked Parasite.
Crazy. Yeah. I think that if it does win, I think it's one of those that's very deserving of a win. There are several other movies that are nominated that I don't think are as deserving as Parasite. It's got some twists. It's got a great cast, beautifully shot, beautifully acted. I think it's a great film. Do I think it's going to win? I think it's very possible that it's going to win because I think they might go in the foreign film direction just to.
Well, is it nominated in the foreign film category?
No, it's overall for Best Picture.
No, but is it also nominated in foreign film?
I don't know. I don't
know. I don't know the rules. I don't care.
We don't know the rules.
The thing with Parasite is I don't think it will win because I like the movie too much. Does that make sense?
Oh, we've doomed it, is what you're saying.
Parasite is more, I feel like, more my sensibilities for a movie that don't necessarily line up with
popular opinion,
the Academy Awards all the time.
Yeah.
The movie's too fun, too dark.
Too unique.
I don't think it has a chance.
Yeah.
I really liked it, though. I really give it a recommendation.
Absolutely.
If you can stand subtitles, go ahead and check out Parasite.
Do it, yeah.
Because we never did a review of it.
It's worth it. Yeah, it's great. Next one, The Irishman.
The Irishman. It's a Martin Scorsese Netflix.
Yes, it's on Netflix. I love movies about organized crime. You put Robert De Niro in a movie about organized crime, I am so there. It was a good movie. It was very long.
It was very long.
It was really long, and I think maybe unnecessarily that long.
I also think it's unnecessarily long. I feel like they went into too much detail of the story. Like they started back too far. They added too many things in.
Mm-hmm. A lot of characters.
Yeah, I mean,
there's a lot of characters.
A lot of the stuff is necessary, like the humor in the movie, because I think that's what makes it an enjoyable film. But yeah, it's just so long.
It's really long, and when you have a movie that long, it's like trying to maintain your emotional investment in the characters for like that long a period of time.
I don't know why it wasn't just 2 parts. It was on Netflix.
Yeah.
Maybe they couldn't find a good spot to chop it in half.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Do you think it has a chance of winning?
It has a chance of winning, but I hope it doesn't win.
I don't think it has a chance of winning.
You don't think it has a chance?
Netflix movie.
But it's Martin Scorsese.
But it was released on Netflix. Never gonna win.
I hope that it doesn't win.
All right. Next movie is what?
The next movie is Little Women.
Little Women.
I don't think it's going to win. I don't think it's deserving of winning.
I did not think it was a great movie. I thought the movie was fine.
It was
Little
okay.
Women was fine.
It was okay. I get that people were really excited about such a female-driven movie with the cast and the
That's why I think it could
director.
win.
Yeah, and I feel like that might be the only thing that's giving it so much merit. But
Here's-
the movie itself is it's not good. It does not deserve to be Best Picture. Sorry.
Here's the thing, Bethany. I do not care about Little Women the book or Little Women the 100 remakes they've made
Oh, there's a lot of them.
at all, right? But this movie is okay. So, if somebody that is interested in those things does watch the movie, I feel like it will elevate that movie for them. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah.
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 I mean, the acting is good.
Mm-hmm.
The story, I felt like a few of the emotional beats, like, didn't hit me
Yeah.
like they should have. Really, the movie, where I liked the movie is when, like, all the girls are together, you know, just being giggly dumb girls, you know?
Right.
I felt like the movie needed more of that, more fun.
Yeah.
So that I liked the characters, so that when something did happen, I cared more.
Right. That emotional investment.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like they
Yeah.
separated the characters and
Yeah.
just
I'm very.
it didn't come together for me.
Yep. I'm a proponent for sure of that emotional.
Right.
You gotta have an emotional connection to the characters.
I mean, we never reviewed it, but I would have given it like a 3 out of 5 without a recommendation.
We didn't review that one.
No, I don't think so.
I thought we did.
What's next?
Jojo Rabbit.
Jojo Rabbit.
Jojo Rabbit.
Taika Waititi. We did
Yeah.
review this one.
We did review this one.
Did I give this one 5 stars?
I don't remember. I'm a terrible co-host because I don't remember what
don't
either
remember
one of us gave it.
You didn't even remember to take the tape off of the couch.
Sorry. Is that what you threw on the floor? I didn't
Yes.
know what you grabbed and threw on the floor. Jojo Rabbit. It was great.
I really enjoyed Jojo Rabbit. I really liked the
Yeah.
style in which it was shot in. I really liked the humor. I really liked the emotional beats. I liked the, I don't know if I want to say zaniness of it or the otherworldliness of it.
The
It kind-
aesthetic.
It kind of reminded me a lot of a Wes Anderson film.
Yeah. It was very Wes Anderson. Kind of had that aesthetic.
Yeah.
Like the Wes Anderson kind of like
But
it's kind of real, but like not real.
I really enjoyed it, and
Whimsical. It's whimsical. It might be too whimsical to win for Best Picture.
it might be.
If it wins, I will be very, very happy.
I'll be very surprised.
Yeah. It'll be a pleasant surprise if it wins.
Yeah.
Because it's good. It's very deserving of Best Picture. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it, and I really recommend that everybody see it.
Yeah, absolutely. And then last on the list,
What's last?
Marriage Story.
Marriage Story, another movie on Netflix. Never gonna win.
I don't think it's ever going to win. I was really hesitant to watch this movie. I didn't want to see it. I was like, oh, this is going to be a really sad slog, blah, blah, blah. But it was great. I ended up really enjoying it. I don't think it's going to win. It's a great movie, but I think that there are other movies that will be more deserving of Best Picture. Jojo Rabbit is one example. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, or Parasite, any of those. But Marriage Story is still a great movie. It's probably not going to win, and
I don't think
Your
it's gonna
thoughts?
win. It has a chance of winning because there's a lot of acting in this movie.
there is.
Yeah.
They brought their A game.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's a lot of
yes.
acting.
Very well acted.
There's a little bit of humor, which made the movie enjoyable for me.
Yeah.
Also,
Great dialogue.
about Hollywood.
Right.
They get into Hollywood.
You're
in
right.
there.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah, so
They do talk about that.
That gives
it's a
it
huge
an extra boost.
part of it. Yeah.
Um,
That's right. I completely forgot about
Yeah,
that.
both Scarlett Johansson and Kylo Ren are great in that.
Great performance by Kylo Ren.
I thought he was gonna force choke her at one point.
yeah. But it was great to see that depth that Adam Driver has, that kind of variety of acting. So yeah.
Yeah. So that's the Can we mention how awful Scarlett Johansson's hair is? Let's not do that. Some people probably like it.
Some people probably think she looks cute with her little
It
pixie
really
haircut.
bothers me.
I didn't care for it.
Anyways,
Yeah. that's way beside the point.
that's why the movie won't win.
Because of her hair. Her hair.
You heard it here. If it doesn't
If
win,
it doesn't win, it's because of her hairstyle. So
that's all of them.
That's all of them.
And you know what? Looking at it, it's a pretty good group of movies.
It is a good group of movies.
Not a great group, a good group though.
Well, there are some standouts though. There are definitely some standouts.
Let's eliminate what we don't think will win. I mean, me and you will probably have a different one. So let me eliminate what I don't think will win.
Okay.
I don't think Ford versus Ferrari will win.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think The Joker will win. I don't think The Irishman will win. And I don't think Jojo Rabbit will win. Everything else to me, I feel like could come in there.
Possibly.
Yeah.
So, which one do you really hope takes home Best Picture? Yeah.
For me, I would just go with my favorite because I really enjoyed Jojo Rabbit. So that's what I would want to win.
That's what you would want
But
to
I
win.
just want it to win because it's my favorite.
Yeah.
I mean, and I guess that's how I'm supposed to vote.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Favorite movie of the year? I guess if you think about it like this, there's a guy, super busy guy, a girl. Let's not gender them.
Okay.
There's a person, right?
Okay.
They're so busy they can only watch one movie a year.
Oh, that sounds like an awful existence.
They're very busy.
That sounds terrible. Okay.
They're busy watching TV.
Okay.
Anyways, they can only watch one movie a year.
Oh.
So I need to recommend to them what their one movie of the year is going to be. And I'm going to have to go Jojo Rabbit.
Jojo Rabbit.
Yeah.
That's a good way to look at it. I would give them Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Do you give them Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
Yes, because...
God, or do I recommend Parasite to them? No, Jojo Rabbit.
No, it's hard. It's hard to pick one. I would be amazed if Once Upon a Time in Hollywood actually won.
Why? Actors, bro.
I know, but I just feel like, again, like Parasite, it's a unique movie, and like Jojo Rabbit, it also kind of has a sense of it's real but it's not real, kind of. There's a little bit of, you know,
Sure.
you know, because it's like events
Kind of
that
an
didn't actually happen.
alternate universe.
Yeah, alternate universe. I'll be shocked if it wins, but I would be super psyched if it did win. So that one is my pick. Jojo Rabbit is absolutely a close second.
Is it weird that Joker is more grounded in reality than like 3 of these movies?
Which ones?
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Okay, that one.
Jojo Rabbit.
Okay.
Parasite. You think Joker is less grounded in reality than Parasite? Get out of here. Show's over.
I'm thinking. I don't
okay.
get to think about the answer. Mm-hmm. I have to kind of remember back to watching Parasite and Joker. I don't know. I don't know how to answer that question. So I'm gonna skip answering that question.
All right.
Because I don't have an answer for you. So.
Okay. So
Sure.
my pick is Jojo Rabbit. What's your pick? Once Upon a Time in
Once
Hollywood.
Upon a Time in Hollywood.
I should really listen to you.
Open your ears.
Now, what's your pick for the Academy? What's the Academy think? What's their movie of the year? What do they think is the one movie this busy person should watch? I don't think that's how they pick it.
That's how they should, though. I mean, we should really write to them. I think they're going to pick 1917.
1917. Why do you think that?
I think they're going to pick it because of how it was shot.
How it was shot?
Yeah.
I was thinking I wasn't going to like it, and I liked it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not that it's not a great film, but I would much rather Once Upon a Time in Hollywood win. Or Jojo Rabbit. But yeah, I think 1917 I think is going to be probably the big winner because it's dark, it's gritty, but it also had some levity, and it was like I was so invested in what happened to those characters.
Yeah,
right out of the gate.
17 is probably the movie, probably the one I was most emotionally invested in. Mm-hmm. Does that seem right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think 1917 was probably the one I was most emotionally invested in.
I think Joker hit me harder emotionally. Then 1917, I was invested in what happened to those characters in 1917, but Joker kind of was like an emotional gut punch. It hit me a lot harder emotionally, but again, I don't think they're gonna give it to Joker.
Why not?
I don't know.
This is a new young Academy, Bethany.
Is it though? Is it though? I mean, people are complaining about like there's not enough. People don't like these movies because they're directed by female directors, and like, no, they don't like them because they suck.
Wow, you hate women.
No, I don't. I hate bad movies. It doesn't matter who directed it. A good movie is a good movie, right? A good movie is a good movie. I don't care who directed it.
You don't even know who directed most of them.
Yeah, exactly. Because I don't care. These are good movies. And I mean, I know Martin Scorsese directed The Irishman.
Let me talk.
That one I know.
Let me talk.
Okay.
Just for what you're saying right now, that's why I kind of think Little Women might win.
I know.
Just because
it doesn't deserve Best Picture.
So many women in the cast. It was directed by Greta Gerwig.
Yes.
Which I really enjoyed. Lady Bird. And
Lady Bird was great.
Did she do something else that I liked?
I can't think of it right now either, but yes, Lady Bird was great.
Yeah.
But Little Women just it's okay.
Gonna win, bro.
No, I don't want Little Women to win. I would rather Ford versus Ferrari win.
Wow. You know what? I probably would too. Little Women is definitely the lowest on my list, and I'm picking it for the Academy win. Weird.
I know. I feel like if it wins, it's just because they're trying to save the Academy's reputation of...
Well, do you see any other movies with a lot of women? Parasite.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. The director's not a female, but very strong female-led cast. And it was so much better than Little Women. So I don't know. I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be so disappointed.
You don't know how this works.
Little Women.
You probably didn't even read your astrological sign to figure this out.
Nope.
Putting science into this.
Science.
Yeah. So Jojo Rabbit is mine. Little Women is the Academy's. And what do you think?
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is yours. And what do you think the Academy is going to give it to?
1917 was my pick.
You told me that. Yeah.
So you think
I guess you don't
Little
have
Women
strong feelings on it since you forgot a second later.
Yeah. Well, there's a couple, but I had to pick, the top. So I think it's going to go to 1917. I hope that if it's between Little Women and 1917 that they give it to 1917.
Yeah.
I'm going to be so disappointed.
Well, let's get out of here.
Little Women wins. I'm awful. Okay, take us out.
I'm not going to care because I don't care. Thanks for watching, Internet. You can like, subscribe, and share the show. Obviously, you can do that. You should do that. You can follow us on Twitter at thewhatelseshow. You can send us an email at thewhatelseshow@gmail.com and follow us on Instagram at thewhatelseshow. Bye, Internet.
Bye, Internet.
It almost looks good.
Almost.